Nice working with you, Mario.
Die for my brother, nigga, ride for my brother. Catch a case for my brother, take a bullet for my brother. I'ma pray for my brother.
I'ma pray for my brother.
Hi guys, welcome to Splits Creative. I'm your host Jesse Wakaba. Today we're at Mazani Taban in Quebec, and today I'm here joined with an artist known as Royaltee. And thanks for coming.
No problem, my guy. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Thanks for coming. For those who don't know who Royaltee is, and like if they haven't listened to your music before, can you just give them like a brief description for who you are, what you do?
Royaltee, bro. Me, I'm a new kid on the block. Still discovering myself. But yeah, I mostly do rap. You know, hip hop is my thing. The hardcore stuff is what I like to do the most. But you know, I like to venture into other things, like R&B. You know, even if you give me rock music, I'll try to attempt that too. You know, still discovering myself. But yeah, Royaltee. First official release is coming soon. So for those who don't know me, you're gonna know me soon. Don't worry about that, but you're gonna know me soon. Yeah, that's
what. For those who don't know, the album is dropping on the 11th. Thicker Than Water. You just told me the name, but this is exclusive shit. No one else knows it.
You heard it here first. Thicker Than Water. On the 11th of February.
On the 11th of February.
It'll be a mazza. You guys be a watch out.
How do you feel coming off your single? Because you meant that was actually the first release that I listened to. Where did time go with Royaltee? But how did you feel just to have him on your project as well? And for him to, just to partner up with him. How was that experience?
Yo, shout out to Caleb, man. He was the first artist we reached out. You know, he was just from the get-go, we sent him the song. He vibed with it immediately. He didn't even, take time to send the verse back. Didn't even charge us. You know, he's a down-to-earth guy. You know, his hook, he just made it something. You know, he just really gave it his all, and like, I really appreciate him for that. It was, I don't know.
You mentioned like how you can do like an R&B type of beat. And
exactly.
That song is a perfect example that you can do something with R&B and
exactly
make such a good song with Royaltee as well.
As soon as I heard the sample, Caleb first artist, and he proved, he was the right man for the job.
How did you get that connect to him, and how are you able to link up with him?
It was through my little bro. I'm one half of this group, Royaltee. My other half, No Scape. Check him out. But it was through him. He has a close relationship with Caleb. They had close contacts, and then he just sent him the song, and Caleb was like, no issue, I'm on it, and that's how we got it.
You mentioned to me by the you do music for your brother, No Scape, No Scape, and Royaltee.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So him and
Royaltee, No Scape, making Royaltee. Yeah, yes, sir.
Making Royaltee, but like how you guys have been making music together, and like where did this journey start? Like you and your brother making music together.
Well, for me, it started when I was in 16. I was in high school. It was just used to be freestyling with the friends. Just doing stupid stuff just for fun. But then I started noticing that I'm kind of good at this. I kind of like doing this stuff. And then I started venturing into writing. Then I think when I was 18, just going to university. That's the first time I was like, no, let me attempt this. Let me just drop something on SoundCloud, see how it goes. And I was really proud of what I did. My first tape on SoundCloud called Spring Cleaning. It was really something. Then I feel like I can actually do this. And my little bro just copies everything I do. So he just started. He was like, if you can do it, I can do it too. He started making music, and surprisingly, that nigga's actually better than me, man. He's pretty dope. He's pretty dope. And then
I like that you as a big brother, you've been saying, hey, this nigga is actually.
Yeah, he's something, man.
He's something. Yeah.
It's definitely something.
You mentioned to me that on your album you have Prince on your album. Guys, this is exclusive news.
This was not supposed to come out, but here we are, man. Here we are.
Yeah. You have some engineers also as well on that album who've also had you on the show.
Yes, sir.
I won't mention that, but
yes, sir.
How's it also working with different producers on this project, and how is it that whole experience of working with this project? How's that?
I'm extremely grateful, man. Grateful because the amount, the names we managed to pull on this tape, being at the first official tape, is just extremely grateful for that. It was a bit of a hassle because working with a lot of people, trying to get everything in time is was a problem because this tape was supposed to drop last year, October, February, but finally, everyone finally managed to get everything in. I'm extremely grateful for that too, because we did not expect to get this amount of love from these artists, even without us having like much of a catalog for them to see. They just fucked with the songs we sent them, and we're here today.
So of me mentioning Prince by mistake, since
Yeah.
since I already mentioned it. How did you get into contact with him on the go? Like for him to make an album, how did you get into contact with Prince?
Well, Prince is about his business, he's about his business. Just hit him up. He'd be like, send through the track. Send through the track is like fire. He'll send you his fees, pay it. Within 24 hours, he will have your verse, and he'll just put his all too. So like, it wasn't hard to reach Prince. He's very, it's an easy guy to reach. Just shoot him a text, and he was already there, ready for us.
Now coming off because I mentioned the name, I hope you're cool with me mentioning the name.
Yes, sir. Thicker than water. Thicker than water. 11 February.
Why
Yes.
the name? Why the name Thicker Than Water? Where did it come from? Where did this stem from?
So it's a tape with my bro. We were just discussing about, talking about our bonds, like family bonds. How like they can be toxic. Like they can be very good, but at the same time, family bonds can be toxic. And then the funny thing is, the term thicker than water, people don't. The blood is thicker than water. People don't really understand that it means the exact opposite of what it thinks. They think that the bonds you have with family are the strongest, will be the strongest, but actually what the term means is the bonds that you choose to form will be stronger than bonds you're forced upon. So then we were just trying to play around with that idea, just like, just we're trying to emphasize that idea in the tape, that, you can have strong relationships with anybody you choose in life. Anyone you choose to be your family can be your family. It doesn't have to be blood people. Then so yeah, that's what we're just exploring that idea. Just trying to emphasize it through music.
What type of sound can we expect from this album?
Everything. This tape has 11 features. So with 11 features, they're all from different genres, from R&B, rap, soul stuff. So yeah, we could just expect everything. Expect diversity. We're trying to push our limits, But there's a lot of rap, but there's a lot of diversity too. We're just trying to push the boundaries, for ourselves too.
Yeah.
And just experiment, test ourselves.
Off Where Did Time Go? Off listening to Where Did Time Go, and now off this project. I get to understand your sound just a bit, but I can't really come onto a decision because I haven't yet listened to your album.
Mm-hmm.
What can you describe your music as? What can you describe your
I can describe it as bangers.
Yeah.
As bangers.
What type of artist are you?
What type of artist am I? Okay,
Tricky question.
it's a tricky question. It's a hard question. I think I'm an artist who wants to, influence people into being confident in who they just are. So yeah, how I try to do that is being very expressive in my music. Just a lot of energy. Just try to be unique. Try to stay true to myself. So yeah, for most songs are like hard bangers. Something you can just enjoy in the club, something to just give you energy driving in the car. That's like my main lane. But like I said, man, expect everything. Expect a lot. Expect different stuff. But yeah.
What can we expect coming into your project and onto other projects? Are you working on other albums after just releasing this? Is there more coming on? Can we expect more albums on the works? Is there any music that you've kept on?
As an artist, you always want to release, but you gotta give people to breathe to digest this first one first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, there's a couple things in the works. But as time goes on, things get stale. You start thinking about, let me, try something new. But, for the most part, for this year, I think I got it covered in terms of releases, I think. So expect an EP after this one, sometime later. But I'm just going to try and make sure that with this one, people won't be needing music for some time, So let's just see what happens.
How do you feel the experience has been of you being independent? And would you want to get signed at some point, in some certain point in your career?
You know, independence can be very good, but it can also be the ghetto. It's like trying to do everything by yourself is very, it can be stressful, my guy. But I wouldn't want it any other way. I don't think if I was signed, I'd be as satisfied as I am because, you know, I'm in control of my own destiny, in control of my own art. You know, and like when you're sort of signed to a label, sometimes there can be barriers. Some people might want to work with you, and then they have to talk to the label, and then you're not able to work with them. So it's just, I prefer it this way. You know, me and my bro just been recording music in our bedroom. You know what I'm saying, since we're young. So I think it's just fun. At the end of the day, not much stress to it. Just record, release, whatever happens, happens. You know.
Last question. Yeah. Why should people listen to Royaltee?
Why should people listen to me? Well, if they want enjoyment in their life, you know, if they want some enjoyment, if they want something to just, you know, sit back, lay down, smoke up, you know, enjoy the vibes, you know, something to just also at the same time to give them confidence, energy throughout their day, you know, because life can be stressful. You know, we turn to artists to, you know, to help us through some stuff we're going through, and I'm just trying to do that for people, you know. So hopefully people can will enjoy. You know, I just pray that, you know, the Lord will grace us with, you know, some success of some kind, you know.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
No problem, I get.
Guys, check out his music on Spotify, on Apple Music as well. His album is dropping on the 11th of February, Thicker Than Water. Give him a listen, and I'm excited. I can't lie.
For real?
Yeah, they should be excited as well.
You should be. I've worked hard on this one, man. I've worked hard. But, you know,
riding in the Cali, roll the windows,
no
and we put it you. Started at the bottom, now you mad because
thank you for having on him.
Bitch, I'm fucking talent. I just listen to the fucking proof. Killing all these niggas.
You guys are doing a good job, for real.
Keep on pushing, bro. Even for your project, we can come for your listening party.
Inshallah, bro.
Inshallah, man.